In today's video, we'll be playing a deck that consists of Yanmega EX with Iron Enhanced EX on Pokemon TCG Live. But of course, before we get into the gameplay, let's check out the deck list and quickly go over it. This deck is actually pretty simple. We have Yanmega EX as your main attacker. It only has one attack that costs 3 grass energy and 1 colorless. It does 210 damage, but you have to move 3 energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. You might be thinking 4 energy is a lot, but it has a really good ability, which states, once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic grass energy and attach them to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. So it basically can accelerate the energy to itself, and you just need to attach 1 energy for turn to attack. And since the attack requires you to move energy to the bench Pokemon, that is why we're running Iron Enhanced EX, which will be using his second attack. For 1 grass energy and 3 colorless, it does 120 damage, but if you knock out your opponent's Pokemon, you get to take 1 more prize. And sometimes I find myself using Mew EX as the attacker as well. For 3 colorless energy, you get to copy one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attack and use it as your own. So yeah, that's basically the deck. You want to accelerate energy into your Yanmega and then move the energy to another attacker and get ready for your next turn. Don't worry, it'll make a lot more sense once you see the gameplay, but if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know in the comments. Alright, let's play some Pokemon.
Jumping into our first game here, guys. My name is Win, also known as Royal Illis. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We are on the way to 100k sub eventually, hopefully. But if you guys are already subscribed, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. We always do a lot of Pokemon TCG content here on this channel, so if you guys like Pokemon or any sort of the card game, definitely hit subscribe. I do a lot of content here, gameplays, vlogs, pack openings, all that good stuff. And we lost a coin flip, and I was too busy talking, so I'm not exactly sure if we're going first or second. Okay, it looks like we are going second, and it looks like a Clefairy with Charcadet. It might be Armarouge Toolbox, but they're running the Lily's Pearl, which is interesting. I actually have a gameplay of this deck already. Armarouge Box on my channel. If you guys want to check that out, I'll definitely have a link probably in the top right corner of the screen if you guys want to go check out that video too. But if you guys should stay and watch this video first. But if you guys do enjoy the Armarouge deck, definitely check it out. I played it IRL and it's actually really fun. But this Yanmega deck is actually pretty decent too, I would say. It's more of on the for fun deck. Not sure how well it does during the meta, but yeah, they're running Lily's Clefairy or Lily's Pearl, which means we're not taking any. We're only taking 1 prize, which is unfortunate. And it's really unfortunate too that we have to get rid of this Scramble Switch here, which is really important in this deck. I would say it's like good to kind of switch around attackers, but we do have to research because we have nothing else in our hand, and we actually don't even get a basic Pokemon besides Budew, so we're just gonna have to Budew them for now. Let's see what we can do with that. At least they can't use items, but a lot of knowing that Armarouge deck, Armarouge Armor Box deck, they don't really use that much item. Yeah, they're just gonna research away. But this is kind of good. I mean, they just need like a legacy energy or some sort of, I believe it's Luminous is what it's called. I forgot. And there's no Luminous. So we survived 1 more turn, which is good because we're most likely just going to Iono here. Do I want to attach this grass energy? Yeah, why not? We can attack with Mew EX if we need to. Like I said earlier in the intro, sometimes you do attack with Mew EX. It's kind of fun. Get to copy whatever attack, and there's our Yanma. Finally have 1, and I think I might actually just Ultra Ball away the energies here and get another one in case they're able to attack and knock it out. It's pretty important, and then we can also draw with Mew for an extra 1 here. So yeah, draw 1 extra, see what we can get. We do have Pokégear for next turn, and we have Iono, perfect for next turn. We're gonna Iono them 1 more time. But that Lily's Pearl is kind of going to be annoying because we're going to be only taking 1 prize. They're running double Clefairy, which means maybe this Armarouge Box is kind of focused on only Lily's Clefairy EX as like their main attacker, which is pretty cool. Okay, they got the Area 0. I kind of put that Team Rocket Watchtower down just because I don't really need it against this matchup. And they're Carmining. A lot of energies is in their discard pile. And we're just going to keep doing them, but they will knock us out here. Honestly, I might have to just attack with Eevee X next turn. Depends on what we get from this Iono here. Okay, we got Earthen Vessel. Is it worth getting? Nah, let's just Iono. We save the Earthen Vessel for later in case we need it. Okay. No Yanmega. But at least we got Teal Mass, and then I'm gonna probably Nest Ball for Fez. We do not have Fez. So I'll just get the Iron Hands here, unfortunately. Let's Teal Dance for 1. Okay, we have another Nest Ball. Maybe I'll just get like maybe the Latias. This free retreat. Why not? And then we're gonna attach the energy attack with Mew. Ooh, we can restart for 1. I forgot about that. We're starting for 1. Ultra Ball. Not what we really... Nah, we don't need Yanmega right now. We're just gonna attack with Mew EX here. And then we're just gonna research next turn. Alright, they took a 1 prizer and we're gonna take a 2. Actually, no, we're taking no prizes. I forgot. They attached Legacy Energy. That is very unfortunate. But they have no energy on the field. But they do have Ethan's Ho-Oh. I'm actually kind of scared. We took no prizes that turn, and our Mew is pretty easy to knock out, especially they have the Clefairy with the Fire Energy already attached. They just need a Luminous. Are they? No, they can't even copy Mew EX. Mew EX copying Mew EX ability attack, it doesn't work out. Okay, so they do get the Ho-Oh. Ooh, double Ho-Oh. Oh, just 1 energy. Okay. Got a Blood Moon or something. Ooh. Do they have the? Oh, they have. They're just gonna knock it out with Ho-Oh. And we, even with Mew EX, we can't even copy Ho-Oh's attack and knock it out. Okay. Not sure what my gameplay is here. So they are at 3 prizes. We are still at 6. Looking really rough for us. Maybe putting that Teal Mass down was a mistake here. Okay, so we got the Yanmega. And then I'm actually just going to research and see what we can get. Or is it ever retreat? Yeah, we retreat to Yanmega to excite the energy. So thin out our deck here. Which we only have 3 energy left in the deck. And then I'm actually going to... Yeah, I'm going to switch to my Mew. We'll just copy Mew's attack. I don't think any... Besides, they have Lilia's Clefairy that can attack with, but... Ho-Oh can't knock us out. Ooh, we have Black Belt trading. That would have helped us if we didn't have to research. Okay. I'm gonna get some energies, and we are actually out of energies in the deck. Not looking good. It's okay. Never give up, chat. Never give up, guys. If anything, we can like boss up. If they don't knock out this Mew, we can boss up Wellspring Ogerpon and copy the second attack to do damage to the Wellspring plus knock out the Ethan's Ho-Oh. Alright. Looks like he's accelerating some energies to Ethan's Ho-Oh. We didn't knock anything out. So he can't really like Fez. Even though his bench space is pretty locked. He's probably digging for a boss here. To maybe like boss up a Yanma, maybe. Okay, so he just restarted for 2. He's definitely digging for a boss. Actually, I wonder if he was digging for Luminous Energy, so he can attack Latias Clefairy. Okay, yeah, so he's bossing. He's gonna take a 1 prizer. So he's only down to 2. We're still at 6. Man, that's unfortunate. All the energy is on Ethan's Ho-Oh right now. And it healed Ethan's Ho-Oh. Okay. So with Black Belt, I can... Ooh, I can... Yeah, I can Team Rock his tower so that way he can't use Blood Moon or still Luna. Let's see what he gets rid of here. Alright, yeah, getting rid of the bear makes sense there. Alright, we're just gonna nice stretch back at energy here, since we have no energy left in the deck. And then we're gonna Black Belt training, so that way we can knock out this Ethan Ho-Oh. And then he has only 1 energy left in board. That's kind of how you beat the Armarouge deck. You kind of try to knock out whatever Pokemon has all the energy. And I think it was a mistake of me nice stretching back a grass. I should have nice stretched back the lightning, so that way we can somewhat have Iron Hands ready for next turn to attack. But then I guess Iron Hands doesn't really knock anything out besides... Yeah, Iron Hands doesn't knock anything out. Actually, it can knock out the Ethan's Ho if I didn't know I had boss though, right? Or I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was a lightning energy from the Night Stretcher, but then I have no energy left in deck. So saving the lightning energy in the discard pile might be correct because we do have Night Stretcher left. But it's looking rough for them. They only have 4 cards in their hand. They're probably going to thin out and use Mew EX to attack here. Or use Mew EX to draw here. Oh, plus the Fez. I'm actually kind of scared. If I attack with Mew EX, the Latias Clefairy will be able to attack if I were to boss up the Lonely Ho-Oh. Ooh, they do get the Latias Clefairy. But they don't have enough damage unless they have a boss. Okay, they're double Night Stretchering. So I think that might be it for their Night Stretchers. The list that I had 2 Night Stretchers. So if they move to Latias Clefairy and I knock it out, they may not be able to do anything next turn. Ooh, they're attacking with Mew. Okay. Oh, they move it back to Ho-Oh. I just knock out this Ho-Oh. I don't think they have any energy recovery. Oof. I think I just bring up Mew. It's really risky because they just need 1 fire energy and they'll be able to knock me out. Okay. I'm just hoping they have no more energy recovery. And then I'm gonna just probably let's bring back research, and we don't need Iono since we're gonna be at 2 here. So just double research. And just draw 1. Hopefully we get another supporter. A switch. Not too bad. And we're gonna knock out this Ho-Oh. Hopefully they cannot respond. And we have Team Rocket Watchtower. So that means they can't use Bear. But I'm pretty sure they're out of Night Stretchers. There's our Super Rod that we need to recover some energies. Okay, they have Air 0. With the Super Rod, we're actually be able to attack with Yanmega and knock out anything on their board at the moment. Just gotta pray. I think all their fire energy is in the discard pile. And I believe they use energy retrieval earlier. Yeah. So I don't think they have a way to get energy. They use double energy retrieval. Or yeah. I think they researched one away. Ooh. Whoa. Cornerstone. They're probably just letting it out. Yeah, they have now 6 cards in their deck. Okay, so they're gonna Ionos to 2 here. I think I don't know what they're searching for, to be honest. I think it's, like I said, they might need like a super rod. Might be 2 Night Stretcher and 1 super rod in their list. Yeah, they only have Luminous. Ooh, the Sob. Okay. We have a Pokégear. If we Pokégear and hit Boss's Order, we can boss up the Lily's Clefairy. And I don't think they have anything that they can really knock us out. Because Wellspring needs 2 energy. Latias, I can't copy that. It's only 200. Yeah, I think Lily's Clefairy is my only option. Because anything I can bring, if I bring anything else up, it's just a free retreat. If I knock out the Lily's Clefairy, that's the last Luminous. I'm gonna actually recycle the energies before I attack here. Okay. Ooh, we can restart for 2. Keep forgetting we can restart. Okay, we gotta research. And a Yanmega. Probably should have just evolved here. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, 220. Okay, we also have a Pokégear. So next turn we can just retreat, accelerate to Yanmega, and Yanmega can knock out most things besides the Cornerstone. So there's the Ho-Oh. I really think they're out of energy recovery here. They can Fez for 3 and just deck out. Oh, they're just sobbing. Okay, we can't retreat. We can research for a switch. I don't know how many. Oh, and our opponent just surrendered though. We'll take it. GG. I hope you guys kind of understand the deck. We're going to have a second game anyways.
Before we move on to the next game, I just want to give a big thank you to my channel members. You guys are so awesome. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. If you want to become a channel member and get some extra perks, make sure you click on the join button right down here below. But other than that, let's get right into the next game.
Jumping into game number 2. Game number 1 was kind of long, so I don't know if we're going to have a third game. This might be the last game, and we are losing our coin flips today, but that's okay. I don't think I mentioned it, but for this deck, we want to go second. I like going second for sure. I usually just try to Budew going second. Budew is the evil villain of this format. Okay, we start with a Eevee X and a Yanma. Probably just start with the Eevee X just in case they are going first. So might be Raging Bolt. Okay, they have a Hoot Hoot. So I might have to push up a 1 prizer if it is Raging Bolt. Oh, it's Eevee Box. Okay, Flareon EX went into the discard pile. Got rid of 1 Noctowl there. Good thing we're running 3 Rockets Watchtower. So we should be pretty good against this deck. Okay, so they got the Fan Rotom, which is probably gonna get Hoot Hoot, Noctowl, probably double Noctowl, so they already have 1 Hoot Hoot here. Oh, Eevee, I forgot. We're going against the Eevee Box deck. Ooh, and the Terra up, so they're probably gonna get out the Eevee EX. So they have a Terra in play. So 1 Noctow's in hand, 1's in their discard pile. This Iono's gonna go crazy for them. Or maybe I don't Iono. No, I should Iono. I think I might risk it here. Hold on, let me check the stadium. We have 3 stadium. Okay, I really want to hit the stadium. I'm gonna go for the Budew play here. Yeah, we have plenty of Yanma in the deck. Hopefully we hit it from the Iono. I'm gonna probably attach this energy to Yanma, so that way if I were... Actually, no, I'll save it. I'll save it. Okay, we have an energy anyways. And double Yanma. It was worth it. Okay, we got the Watchtower too, which is good. I'm very sad. We have to probably research the Scramble Switch again. I'm gonna attach the grass there. It's not worth putting 3 Yanma down, but I think using this Mew to draw another one is kind of good. Okay, the switch, it's fine. Let's retreat, and we're just gonna Budew them. Hopefully they don't have a Noctowl. They don't have a stadium. Or I should say they don't have a stadium. They can't use their Noctowl. Ooh, just a Crispin play. I wonder if they're just going to retreat and attack with maybe Fan Rotom here. Ooh, they're attaching to the Eevee actually. So no Fan Rotom attack. And attached to the Eevee EX. Yeah, so no Fan Rotom attack here. Just a pass. Okay, we got another grass energy, which since we're researching, I'll probably attach it to the Yanma here. Research away. We got the Ultra Ball. But I might just Budew here. Let them take the first 1 prize here. Don't want to open up like a counter catcher play or something. Yeah, let's just Budew them. We have Ultra Ball for next turn. And we have another Rocket's Watchtower if they do just have a stadium. Ooh, so they do have a stadium. So Noctowl's coming in. I'm actually curious what they're going to get here. Ooh, Crispin, and I believe it's like Serrano is the name. Get 3 EX Pokemon. Oh, so then maybe this turn they're going to attack with Fan Rotom. Because Serrano can get out Latias EX if they do run that. Okay, so they got Flareon, Leafeon, and Latias. They evolved the Flareon. With the crystal. Okay, so maybe they're attacking with Flareon. Okay, they're attacking with Flareon instead. I guess that makes sense. They know we can't really knock out their Flareon in one go. If we had the Scramble Switch, we would have. Actually, no, we wouldn't have. Okay, I think the gameplay might to be knock out that Eevee EX here, actually. And put down this Team Rocket Watchtower. Got a grass energy. So I'm going to get rid of this Earthen Vessel for sure. We don't need it right now. And the switch is whatever at the moment. I do wish we were able to get out Iron Hands. But I think this is where earlier when I said Mew EX can actually be pretty useful in the situation, because I'm actually going to move all the energy into Mew EX, and then Mew EX would be able to copy Flareon EX second attack and do 280 and knock it out next turn. So yeah, definitely bossing up this Eevee here. And then I'm gonna restart for 1. I'm gonna decide not to attach this lightning energy. But we got a grass energy, so might as well just attach the grass to the other Yanma here. So let's do 210. So we take the first 2 prize. Hopefully we don't get Briar later on. But yeah, we're gonna move all the energy into Mew EX. Why won't you let me move? Okay. Okay, we got Iono for next turn too. Pretty decent hand. And I'm glad Yanmega is not weak against fire since it's a grass type, but technically it's like a flying, so that's why it's weak against lightning, or has weakness against lightning. They're attaching to the Fan Rotom here. Maybe they don't have the energy to use Flare on second attack here. Okay, so yeah, they're just attacking with Fan Rotom. Maybe this Team Rocket Watchtower is definitely messing them up a little bit here. Okay. The only thing is we can't really... I can Ultra Ball away this energy to get another Yanmega. And then we will actually just Super Rod away. We still have Energy Recycler. Yeah, we only have 2 grass in the deck. So we're going to Super Rod back the energy. And then we're just going to Iono. Actually, maybe it's a retreat before Iono, but it's okay. Hopefully we don't draw the energies. Okay, we draw a lightning energy, which is fine. And we have Iron Hands. So I'm going to attach to the Iron Hand that lightning energy. Retreat. And then accelerate 3 energy to itself from the deck. We have just 3. So we have Mew EX set up and Iron Hand set up after we attack here. I'm going to draw with Mew EX, of course. All right, let's attack. So we can have Mew EX to knock out the Flare on if we need to, or we can use Iron Hands to knock out any of their 1-prizer if they decide to push in 1-prizer, which I doubt they will. But we have 2 scary options. I guess they can boss up the Mew EX if they want to. Alright, there's the lightning energy that they finally attach, so they can use the second attack. So our Yanmega is going away, and they got rid of our Watchtower. So Noctowl is definitely coming down soon. Yeah, they're thinning out their hand so that they probably restart for 1. Maybe they don't even have a Noctowl at all in their hand. Guessing Nest Ball for Fez. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yep, there's the Fez. More draw. But if they just attack with Flare on EX and I knock it out with Mew, they have no other attacker next turn. Yeah, there's Ionoing. So maybe they're trying to search for another Eevee. Ooh, we got the Energy Recycler. Pretty good. We're going to save that, though, because we only have 1 energy in the discard pile. They have a Terrap. Okay, so they can attack with Terrapagos next turn, I guess, if I do knock out this Flareon. But we're kind of ahead, so we're chilling. Goodbye to our Yanmega. Alright, pretty simple, I think, for this turn. I'm going to save the gear for later. Ooh, we got a Fez. I'm actually going to Fez here. Pokégear. Nothing. I'm going to Fez for 3. Okay, we got the Research. Ooh, is it worth researching now so that way we can have a boss for next turn? I think if I research, I have to use the Energy Recycler now. But it feels so bad just recycling 2 energy. And we know we're out of the Scrambler. But that's okay. We still have a lightning energy. So we have just enough to attack with Yanmega if we need to. Alright. Let's just do it. They have to attack with Terrapagos. So we're down to 1 prize. They might Iono us to 1 and then knock out our Mew. But we'll figure something out. And we have a boss in hand. Okay, we have one boss and 2 Pokégear. We just need a boss up one of their Hoots. Okay, they got the Nest Ball. Wonder what they're probably just thinning out. Did they prize their other Eevees? They only play with 2 Eevees that whole game. The Noctow's coming down. I'm guessing they have Trumpet or Crispin. They can Crispin, Super Rod, Crispin, or Trumpet plus Energy Switch. I don't know. I think it has to be like a Rod plus Crispin. Or Night Stretcher. Okay, it's Crispin and Counter Catcher, which I'm guessing they're not gonna knock. They're gonna knock out. If they have enough, they can knock out my Iron Hands. But they're deciding to Crispin, so I think we just win here, regardless of what they choose to knock out. So we have a boss in hand. But since they grab the Counter Catcher, they're definitely knocking out my Iron. Yeah, with all these Pokemon, they're gonna knock out my Iron Hands EX here. Which is fine. We can putting out that Clefairy, we just won because we just bossed that. Or what I would have done if they didn't put down Lily's Clefairy was boss up the Fez. Copy Fez attack to knock out one of the Noctowl / Shutu. But we're just gonna do Clefairy, make it easier on us. Oh, I need a boss. Yeah, we're bossing up Lily's Clefairy. Super simple. Copy the attack. Seems like this whole video we've been using Mew EX a lot compared to using Iron Hands, but it is what it is. The deck is actually really fun. Definitely check it out if you guys can, but I hope you guys understand the deck a lot better after watching this video.
That is it for this video, but you guys can always check out my other videos right over here. And if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Whoosh!